Okay, welcome everybody. Fresco here. I'm with Jaballo and Dax.
What's
Say
up?
hi.
Hello.
And we're gonna be not running. We're gonna be going through our Wood Tier Invitational match, or just this one Blizzard World map because we think it went well.
The semifinals.
Semifinals match, true. That's also an important detail that we should have added. It is a semifinals match. Oh, I should probably share my screen so you guys can see. Yeah, there we go. Does anybody want to talk about our strategies going in beforehand?
Alright, so we didn't really plan at all for this map. We knew that they were going to run double shield, and we knew that they couldn't really beat them, or we couldn't really beat them in a double shield mirror. So we just decided to kind of brawl and press W because they wouldn't expect it, and it worked really well.
Also, we hadn't scrimmed this map in a while before, and as Jaballo said, we knew they were going to play the double shield. So
We're going for like
if we just
weak double shield.
and if we play
Yeah.
double shield, we wouldn't have as much angles or an attack. And we would just be shielding shields, so we just decided to brawl into them.
So we're going for like the comfort pick, and also it's just better for attack. All right, let's start it off. No, wait, hold on. I have this weird setting turned off. Hold on. It's here we go.
Professionalism, ladies and gentlemen.
Professionalism right here.
Yeah.
So look at the debate.
Yeah, the big debate rotation here. We're
doesn't even know.
yeah, we're just trying to stay as a unit here. We get a good pick off on Dave right off the bat.
Dave,
the Hanzo Genji. But yeah, so I think we did a really good job just playing properly. We took a lot of cover pushing in, and just like taking cover, rushing straight into them, not taking a lot of poke. We took out, yeah, especially, okay, Jaballo.
Exquisite tank play.
Yeah, so then immediately here we start taking high ground, because that's important.
Notice the Orisa. Orisa doesn't even expect this watch. It's so good. Glorious.
We're not the Orisa set of position, so we just rush her.
I stay on high ground way too long here, I think.
I don't know how you didn't die.
I don't know. I'm surprised Dark doesn't die. He was in the cafe like.
Right, go about POV. Press F7.
Okay, we're pressing F7 here.
Yes, watch. I know they don't have a shield. I can just shatter him.
Dude, straight through the window. And then he dies.
It's your fault. Should have bumped me.
Of course. Then I die as well, but.
The good thing about us taking high ground is that we don't let her double sniper get in position to pick any of us. So
you just gotta kind of get them while they're off their feet and never give them a chance to get comfortable.
They didn't even get a fight. Second point.
I would like to speed through this, but it's not letting me. There we go. We should be good now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we're double speeding this. There we go.
Go Fresco POV here.
Fresco POV. Oh, okay.
Look at that.
Huge fast motion grab.
We just kind of press Q.
Yeah, we just kind of press Q. Yeah, we press Q here, asserting dominance. There's not much to watch this last attack because it's just pushing cart and like 3 of us are in their spawn.
Shadow shield. That's pretty exciting.
No, that's truly exciting. Yeah,
I think that their team was already like panicking.
Yeah, I think
new world record.
They were not organized anymore.
Yeah, I think we disorganized them. We got through that with a lot of time in the end. We really snowballed and just didn't let them get on their feet. But the defense is the part we wanted to look at more, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so for defense, we decided to do our double shield camp just because we thought it was gonna be good for this map. You can,
yeah, we put the dark torb out. And Ash Mercy, we don't usually practice Ash Mercy in like scrims. We don't. That's not a thing we run a lot. Normally we go Widow here, but something changed.
Worked really well. I think the Ash is
able
to counter the dive a little bit with the coach gun, which you'll see a little bit with Dax just coach gunning away their dives. Same with Jaballo. That's me pulling away their dives. And it kind of gets their tanks in front of the Orisa and the Sigma, which gives them a lot of frontline poke, and they can't really do anything against that frontline pressure.
Yeah.
Also, since we know Dave is a Genji player, and we put a Dwarf to kind of just pick at him all the time.
Yeah, to deny him
kinda
the
works out.
space.
Yeah.
We kind of stayed in like those 3 cores for a while. We dropped off the high ground on the left really quickly once we realized they had dive, which I think was actually a pretty good decision.
Didn't want to get rolled.
Yeah, we didn't want to get rolled right off the bat. And now this is just
Getting
poke
rolled
comp.
You can, yeah, you see how much poke is their tanks
Yeah.
taken because
Yeah, the tanks are, yeah, especially the
They're
diva.
taking a
Nice
really long
pull.
time to do anything,
Yeah, they took a really long time to get in.
That was kind of my strat is with the new Orisa changes, she's unkillable. Just like keep the tanks in front of me.
so
Yeah.
you can see when they try to push to the right, I just go to the left and try to take off angles on them because you're not paying attention.
Yeah. Jammin's also doing a really good job playing this like back position. She kills their tracers like on the docks, but she's doing a really good job staying like in this really back position.
The
Super hard
rock.
for her to dive.
And with Dark placing that turret as the
Yeah.
bodyguard of Jamin, it kind of helps.
Speaking of Dark, you went AFK there for a second. And actually, most scrims in games. But,
Like,
Yeah.
here you can see why Ash is good against that.
Yeah, that was a really nice coach gun. And then
Look at all the
we
people
immediately
over there to
started to
protect
peel.
it's a good rotation.
We get a
that.
little isolated here and split, but I think it works out fine in the end.
Well-
'Cause
We recover it with a bongo.
huge bob. Yeah, this is just
Turret cleanup.
turret cleanup. We lose dark.
Dark
We lose
doesn't
dark
get
at the
in.
end.
Oh, Jammin rolls the tracer here. You gotta go to the Jammin Pov.
Jammin Pav.
It's like somewhere near here. I might be wrong. I might be stupid. But
I don't know. I heard her.
Probably.
I heard her, so I was like, where's she at? I was playing so far back. Then I realized she was gonna go spawn camp dark.
yeah. Oh, look at this. Here,
Yeah,
this
she
tracer's
tries to
gonna come
pulse
behind with
them.
a dive. And Jammin absolutely just.
You can't spawn
like,
camp
freaking
dark.
headbutt tank.
So here, we know they have nanoblade.
Oh yeah, we have to show how
You get the fuck.
we handle the nano blade. We flux it.
We flux it, but there's because they trans, we cannot kill it.
Yeah,
so-
we did. Yeah, there's not a lot of
Yeah.
follow up on that, and then they're on a hit a really big nade on us.
And I got S jumped and right clicked by
Yeah.
instead.
But it was very sad. So they dove us nano blade
With
Everything
Trank
else.
to make sure we don't
with
kill
Trank.
them.
Yeah, very little we could do against that. They were pouring all of their utility into that blade, and it worked.
And this is kind of like when we're okay. Just don't panic. Take a deep breath and just set up on the high ground. Just as long as we get good position, we're gonna win 9 times out of 10, which is what happens.
Yeah. Oh, big kill on
Oh.
Dave right there. Caught out of position by the
Go
pull.
back to the
Yeah.
POV.
Hold on, I'll go
We're
back to the
good.
POV for that one.
You get to see me walking upstairs. And
Very nice, very nice.
Orisa golden gun.
Arissa golden gun, by the way. Notice again the big pull. Very spicy.
on fire, Orisa play.
On fire Arissa play right there. Alright, this is kind of boring because they're just staging a dive on us.
Most is the staging a dive. They were
Yeah.
kind of bad at actually diving us.
Yeah, they took a really long time to get in, but I guess the whole point was that they
Here
Quality
we
over
actually
quantity work.
almost lose the fight.
yeah, we actually almost lose this.
But
Dark
Dark
comes
with
in.
that big
clutches
core,
up.
Like it's a
Also,
big
they
clutch
just
up.
kinda-
Oh my.
Walk into the molten core.
Yeah, big molten core on point.
When it's on top of the cart like that, if you're standing
And
next to the cart,
Then
it'll
Dave runs into
Dave
it.
falls back into it.
I
Still
dropped
good.
here on Sig. I don't think that was a great decision by my part, but it worked out fine because they had nobody there.
Well, and a lot of times, if there's molten core on the cart, you can get trapped between the wall and the molten core and burn to death. And, like, not
Oh,
be able
that
to
is,
get
yeah,
out.
that is, it's so annoying.
Your teammates scream at you for standing in the molten core.
Yeah, I did that last night. Another big pull on Dave. Dark gets a huge kill on Tracer right off the bat. So there's a lot of big staggers happening here that are preventing them from pushing in. And if I'm not mistaken, we full hold of this pretty much.
We do. We
Mhm.
get picked first a couple times. We got nice recoveries. So this fight, like just want to use 2 ults here. We want to cycle, and we have 2 really good ults, which is the Bongo and the Bob, which we do use here, and we are able to win the fight with those 2 ults.
I get a big.
Also, work. It's
Big
the
eat on the
pulse
pulse
run.
bomb.
I
Which would have been massive because we were all together.
like. I don't want to brag, but I was keeping track of her that entire fight. Like,
Cap.
you can watch it back. Look at her. I see her. I'm looking at her. I'm ready for it.
Ooh.
I was so ready.
Okay. I wanted to kill her. Finished off.
Raven does a great job ult tracking. That let us build window that fight. Actually, we might have already had a window. It let us build flux though.
Yeah, and we're just cycling, nice and comfy. Dark and Raven, they died so fast they didn't get a lot of opportunity to build ult charge, but
So I don't think their camp is as good because their only win condition is Blade, but they are taking so long to build it.
Yeah,
we're so
Eventually they
clumped
will
up.
run out of time.
Well, that was one of our thoughts, is we're so clumped up right now that Nano Blade hard counters this, but nothing else can really do anything. Like, they can't just dive our face or our backline because we have so much peel that's right there.
Right. They're going for another dive here. This is where they nano blade.
Like, I'll just back up into their interceptor.
And here we flux it again.
Reflex it again. A bio runs into the blade, but it's all good. Even so, they took a bunch of poke damage going into this dive. Maybe not even that much, but we just like we cleaned them up really well.
That was enough because once they're
Also,
inside the building,
Their Genji just goes by himself, so
Yeah.
kind of easy for all of us to shoot him.
I get a big window
very
to
big
shoot through, and then
corner.
yeah. And now it's just cleaning up on cart. We get Trank out here.
Trank.
That I think.
yeah, it's a questionable call, maybe a panic.
Yeah, I think that was probably a panic Trank. They might have thought it was still winnable.
And here they're just kind of staggering themselves by
Yeah.
going in. That Diva goes in alone. And I think she doesn't get demeched here, but it's close. And here they don't really get a good engage. I think they're going to go through bottom tunnel right into our hands. We don't set up on high ground again because we don't have time and we don't want to.
Dark setting up a super far back turret. What is that? Dude, he's zoning the tracer though.
It might actually be a good call because I don't think he could have got back to us safely.
Oh, and then
Oh, rip.
I guess they just run out of time.
They just die.
I think they just never get a touch here.
I think they do get a touch. I think the replay just broke. Yeah, Overwatch replay viewer just sucks.
Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go. Not broken anymore. Never mind.
Yeah,
It's
it
still
is.
broken. Oh well.
Well, but basically, it was a very panic fight from them.
It was a solid
Yeah.
map. They couldn't really do anything. Genji made
Yeah.
run or got in their backline.
Very panicked fight,
Yeah.
and yeah, we just had the upper hand for all of the defense.
We just kinda
Being on the
took
high ground.
tempo, set the tempo, dictated how we wanted every fight to go, and executed on that really well.
Yeah, we did a very good job ult planning, ult tracking. So, final takeaways. What made this map so good for us that made it so winnable?
Well, we were able to kind of stay one step ahead of them, anticipate everything that they were doing, and I think we just outcomped them. I mean, they were constantly behind us, like they were in front of us. They couldn't get on top of the backline, which they wanted to do because of things like the coach gun and the pull and the torp turret protecting the backline. So I think it's just a little bit of a comp difference in us staying on the upper hand the whole time.
Yeah, also I think recognizing which were our strengths and weakness of our camps. Like when we were playing Brawl, we knew, oh, we need to play fast, get on their face, don't let their double sniper set up. And that things like that just let us kind of roll them.
Yeah, I think our pathing and our positioning did a really good job denying what either of their comps that they ran were trying to achieve, because our supports, even though Jammin, for example, was playing kind of back on this like high ground over here with the turret, she still had the turret. She was somewhere where she could easily drop to her team. Nobody ever was really completely isolated on any fight that we won, at least. And our ability usage, we timed everything pretty well. We can practice our Halls combos a little bit more, but for the most part, we just use our abilities really well. We took high ground every time.